When the sun sleeps and the world grows quiet, the stories of Africa begin to speak. Listen to Echo's Tales by Charles. It said that every village has a sound it fears. Some fear thunder. Some fear the cry of an owl. But in Umudike, the sound was a drum, not the kind beaten at festivals, not the kind that calls dancers to the square. This drum spoke only at night, and when it did, someone always disappeared. Umudike lay between thick forest and restless river, a village old enough to forget its beginning but young enough to remember its sins. During the day, it looked ordinary: women pounding yam, children chasing goats, men returning from farms with cutlasses resting on their shoulders. Laughter moved freely in the air. Smoke rose gently from cooking fires, but when the sun sank and darkness crept in, Umudike changed. Doors were barred early, fires were extinguished, voices dropped to whispers. Because everyone knew the rule passed down from the ancestors: when the drum speaks, no one must answer. No one remembered who made the rule. And no one remembered when the drum arrived, only that it rested in the old shrine at the edge of the forest, half swallowed by roots and time, and that it was not meant for human hands. The elders said the drum was never carved. It appeared. One season, long before the oldest living man was born, hunters found it standing upright in the shrine, its skin stretched tight and dark, marked with symbols no one could read without their chest tightening. It had no cracks. No smell of animal hide. No rope holding it together, and yet, it breathed. At night, some swore they saw it rise and fall like a sleeping chest. The elders named it Iluao, the drum of voices. They warned the village. This drum does not speak for entertainment. It speaks to remember. It speaks to judge. From that day, no one was allowed near the shrine after sunset, until one boy decided rules were stories meant to frighten children. A boy named Kolechi. Kolechi was 19. Too old to fear shadows, too young to respect silence. He was strong, sharp-tongued, and restless. The kind of youth who believed the world was slow because elders were afraid. He laughed when old men paused mid-sentence to spit and pray. He rolled his eyes when women warned their children not to whistle at night, and when the drum was mentioned, he smirked. A drum, he would say. A piece of wood controls grown men. Kolechi wanted more than farming, more than inherited fear. He wanted answers. And answers, he believed, hid behind forbidden things. It happened on a moonless night. The village slept uneasily, wrapped in thick darkness. Dogs lay low. Crickets stopped their song. Then, doom. A single beat. Not loud, not soft. Close. Every eye snapped open. No one screamed. No one ran, because this was not the first time. The drum always began with one beat. A warning. Then came the second. Doom, closer now. And then, a voice, not loud, not whispered, but clear. Kolechi. The name floated through walls, through closed doors, through skin. Kolechi sat upright on his mat, breath caught in his throat, his heart hammered louder than the drum. This is nonsense, he muttered, though his hands shook. The elders had always said the drum never called twice, but that night, it did. Kolechi, son of Namdi. Sweat soaked his back. Across the village, others had it too. Mothers clutched children. Men covered their ears. Old women rocked back and forth, murmuring prayers. The drum was breaking its own rules, and everyone knew what that meant. By dawn, Umudike was awake without being called. No one greeted anyone. No one joked. I searched for Kolechi. When they found him, alive, walking, breathing, a wave of confusion spread. The drum had spoken a name, yet no death followed. That had never happened before. Kolechi noticed the looks. The whispers. The way elders avoided his gaze. What? He snapped. Have you never seen a living man? An old woman spat beside him. You were marked, she said. And marks do not fade. The chief summoned a council. The elders gathered beneath the Iroko tree. Faces lined with fear. They tried to hide behind authority. They questioned Kolechi. What did you do? Did you approach the shrine? Did you touch what is forbidden? Kolechi laughed. I slept. That is all. If your drum called my name, ask the drum why. Silence fell. No one liked that answer. After the youth were dismissed, the elders stayed. Their voices dropped low. The drum should not speak names anymore, one said. It only speaks when blood deaths awaken, another replied, the oldest among them, Ismadu, finally spoke, then our silence has failed. They all knew the truth they had buried. Long ago, when the drum first appeared, it demanded something. Not sacrifice confession. It revealed crimes hidden beneath smiles. That night, Kelechi did the unthinkable. He waited when the village slept, he rose quietly, took a torch, and walked toward the forest. Every step felt heavier than the last, the path twisted unnaturally, trees leaning inward like eavesdroppers, his torch flickered. Then, silence. No insects. No wind. The shrine appeared suddenly, crouched like a wound in the earth, and there it was, the drum. Standing upright waiting. Kelechi swallowed, so, he said, forcing his voice steady. You finally speak. The drum did not move. Then, doom. The sound did not hit his ears. It hit his chest. Images flooded his mind. Faces he did not know, since he had never lived. Blood soaked into soil. A woman screaming beneath moonlight, men swearing oaths and breaking them before dawn. Kelechi staggered back. What is this? He gasped. The drum answered, not with words, but memory. Kelechi understood the drum was not evil. It was a witness. It carried the village's buried history, every crime hidden behind tradition, every injustice excused by power, and it spoke when forgetting grew too heavy. You called me, Kelechi whispered. The drum vibrated.